Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is I, Dave, the Tabletop Wanderer, and welcome back to another One Shot, 1 Month. And today we are going to play this little game here, which is Dungeon Hero. These little mini zines that you can see here are all just little, really fun adventures that you can play, and they take about like half an hour, maybe more or less, depending on the luck of the roll of the dice, right? And we are going to be doing one of these, and I've created a character. So his name is Barney. His resolve is 30, which is, in this game, it's his hit points, so his HP, and he has a stamina of 15. And stamina is something that when you fail a roll of the dice, you can use one stamina and re-roll that dice. But Barney, he is a ranger, and he's going to be using a longbow, a short sword. He is very agile. He's got some leather armor. He has a leopard companion. He's got a grappling hook with rope, of course. He's got keen eyesight, and he also has a hunter's knife, so he can do odd bits and things that, who knows, whatever comes up in one of these adventures. Okay, so what happens is every time that you have to roll some dice, you're going to roll the dice against what's in here, and you use the dice to overcome whatever is in the adventure. So let me see, which adventure are we going to do? We're going to go to, let's do this randomly. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8. So what better way than to, we'll keep them like this, how I counted them. We'll just roll a d8 and see which one comes up. I think that's the best way of doing it, right? This is a d8, I think. Yep, this is a d8, right? Is it? Yep. Is it? No, this is a d10. What am I going on about? D8. Here we go. Let's see which adventure we'll be doing it. 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we got the Tower of Terrapin. Okay. So my thing is, hopefully, if all goes well, we're going to try and get Barney through all of the adventures. Who knows? Who knows? But without further ado, let's get into the Tower of Terrapin. The Terrapin cult hoards the only cure a beloved mentor needs. But can friends made in the City of Scoundrels be trusted to help infiltrate the tower? Let's go. So you get a character sheet here, which I basically done here. Okay, so you get your traits, and then you assign the traits that you want. Let's start with an adventure. Start with a 1d6 entry gate trait. Your mentor, so let's roll 1d6. That is a 2. Okay, let's see. Your mentor has fallen ill. Though she has resigned herself to her fate, you are less complacent in the face of her death. You have heard of a flower, the White Whisper, that has curative properties for the illness she suffers. So you have traveled to Carmoon, the so-called City of Scoundrels, where one can find anything if the price is right. You know a thief, Amish, who owes you a favor. If you can find him, he might help you locate the White Whisper. Okay, so you roll a d6. I rolled a 2. And you start counting. So 1, 2, uncooperative gate guards. So let's put that right here. Gate guards. And we get off right off the bat with some battle, some combat. They have 6 threat points, so 6 HP points. And how combat works is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is now they are going to roll a d6 because that's what it says there. let me put that here, D6. Right, they're going to roll D6. And now I am going to look over here and see what am I going to use. And of course, I'll probably, for sure, I'll use my D12 because why not? So they are the gate guards. We're coming up onto the gate. Oops, I just hit the camera. We're coming up onto the gate and we see them. Well, they are uncooperative, so that means we are next to them. So we'll use a D10. Oops, I threw away the wrong one. We use a D10 because longbow means that they're far away, and if they're uncooperative, we know that we are probably next to them. So let's roll. We get a 6, and we got a 6, and they got a 1. So now how combat that works is you subtract the highest from the lowest. So 6 minus 1 is 5, and they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we just keep on rolling. And 6, I'm glad I rolled it because you probably wouldn't believe me. And that is it, and that's how we do it. Now we roll another D6, and we get 2. So we were at 2 right here, and so we go to 4, 1, 2. So refugees closing the gate. So we're at 4 here. Refugees, just put that like that. And they use a D8. So we get up to the gate. We've dealt with the guards. We get up to the gate, but the refugees, they are closing the gate. So we have to try and get in there. They're going to be rolling a D8, and Barney is quite agile, so he's going to roll a D10. And we rolled a 4, they rolled a 1, and we managed to get inside. So we did that challenge. 6. Now we run on to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the city guard is insufferable. We go to 10. City guard. So we managed to get inside, but we come being insufferable. We come up to a city guard who's been a bit of a nuisance, and he has a D6. Now we go around here and we have a look. Oh, and what happens is if you don't have anything that would be in here, like at the moment the city guard is insufferable. I don't really have anything that could overturn this, unless, like, I could say he's agile and we just run around him, but that doesn't sound too good. That's not very, very how should I say, in the spirit of the game. So when you don't have anything, you just roll a D4, right? You roll a D4 and see what comes out. We got a 3, oh, and a 3. Oh wait, I'm doing this wrong. Sorry. We have to roll a D6 for them and another D6, because you always take the one before. So D6, D8, that's how it is. Now I remember. D6, D8, and we're going to be using a 4, the D4, and what did we use last time? Refugees, a D8. And we're going to roll all 4 of them. So you roll what you're doing now and the previous. I forgot to do that there, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so that's how you do. We're going to roll a D6, a D8, and then we're going to roll our agile, because that's what we used last time, and the D4. And let's see. Okay, we got a 2 and a 5, and we got a 2 and a 3. So the highest of the 2 you get, and we lose 2 resolve points. Is it 2? Yeah, 2. 2 resolve points. Because 5 minus 3 is 2. And there we go. Now, let's roll a D6 and we continue on. It wasn't a how should I say? It wasn't a combat, so you just move on for what it was. We get a 6, and we get 1, and we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go to 16, and 16 says confusing back alleys. Confusing alleys. And the confusing alleys is a D8 right there. And now we're going to say that confusing alleys, Barney does have a D6. He has keen eyesight. So we're going to get a D8 for them. D6 for us. We used the D4 last time, and they have a D6. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what comes out. We get 6, 6, a 2, and a 1. So we got a tie here. So what we do is we take these out and we re-roll these. Oh, they got a 5. We got a 1. Now, do I want to use a stamina point for that? Because that's 4 hit points. Yes, I will. I will use 1 stamina for that. I can only beat them with a 6. Oh, we got another tie, so let's re-roll. Whew, we made it. Just 2 and 1. Cool. Let's re-roll then. We were at 16. Plus 3, we go to 19, right? Gives you about 1, 2, 3. D4 beggars. 19. Beggars. And that is a D4. And they're going to be using, so a D4 and the D8. And we used keen eyesight. And okay, we just use a D4 because I haven't got anything else, which will be like for the beggars. So let's roll this. This is not looking good because, ooh, we got a nice 4 there. 3. They got a 7 and a 5. So we're going to be losing 2 more resolve points there. Okay, let's roll. We got a 2. We were here. 1, 2. Charlatans. Oh my lord. 21. Charlatans. And the charlatans have a D8. So they're going to roll D8, D4. Charlatans hawking snake oil. We're going to use D6 for our keen eyesight, so we can see that they're trying to mess with us. And what did we use last time for the beggars? I can't remember. I think it was a D4 because we didn't have anything for the... Yeah, it was a D4. We didn't have anything. This D8 is going to kill me. So yeah, the biggest of the 2, yeah, is a 2. We take another 3 hit points. Oh, 23. I don't think Barney's going to go into any other adventure. So we did use a D6 now. A 1, 2, we go to 23. And that is offer to purge contraband. Contraband. And the contraband is a D6. And we use the D6 for the keen eyesight. We're going to use another D6 for the keen eyesight. So we're going to be using, this is the D6 we used last time, and this is the D6 for the keen eyesight. And they have a D8 and a D6. Oh my lord, we got knocked. Okay, we only take 1 point of damage, which isn't that bad. It's not good either. We are getting wrecked. So we use the D6. We get a 2. We're at 23. 1, 2. Street performers draw a crowd. 25. We do performers. And that is a D6 for them. And we're going to use D6 And because there's a lot of people around and we don't want to be bothered by them, we're going to use a D8 for our agile. And they're going to be using 2d6s. Oh my God. And we managed to go around the crowd, but not without taking some damage. We got bumped into a lot. Let's roll. We get a 6 now, 25. So 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we stop at a plot point. When you get to one of these things, we stop at a plot point. You finally locate Amish in an unfriendly tavern off the Street of Snakes. He grins broadly when he sees you and gives you a massive hug. After asking for your coin purse back, he laughs, saying, "Ha ha, shrewd as always, friend. Come, let us drink and you can tell me why you sought me out." Okay, let's roll then a d6. 2. 31. We go to the Winsome Wench. The tavern. Let's just put the tavern. Tavern. And we do have an opportunity to get some treasure. And the wench is 22 d6s. And we used a d10. And what are we going to be doing now? Just roll a d4. We haven't got anything for the tavern. And they're going to be rolling 2d6s. Let's go. Oh my Lord, this is getting like really bad. Okay, so biggest numbers we got is this. I will never be able to get more than 6 on that, so I'm going to have to take the hit. So 3, so that takes us to 18. Like, we haven't even started basically our thing, and we're already so wrecked. Okay, let's re-roll, and we didn't get the treasure either. 2, 1, 2. The guards come for Amish. 33. So let's get guards here. And they have a D10. Oosh. We gotta pull out all the stops. And they have 6 3. So they're going for a D6 and a D10. And we used, what was it? A D4, which is really bad. And we're going to use, let's say, we're going to use our D12. We saw them coming straight in for Amish, so we just took out a bow and started. Floom, floom, floom. Okay, highest, we got 12. Nice. And they got a 5. So that is 7 difference. So that is dead. Nice. We managed to do something. Whew. We get another 6, so we're at 33. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are at another plot point. Over ales, you tell Amish what you seek. He rubs his stubbed chin and says, "I have heard of this flower, but you will not find it among the herbalists and apothecaries here. The cult of the terrapin, they in that great tower beyond, use it to reserve for their high priests years far beyond natural life. They worship the longevity of the turtles there." He laughs. "Ha ha, but I will help you, my friend. We shall scale the walls together and rob that cult blind. You get the flower, and I take everything else, yes?" You agree, and together you prepare to infiltrate the tower of the terrapin. Let's roll. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're at 44. And the temple guard stops us. And he has 6 threat. 4, 5, 6. And he's doing a D10 damage. Okay, so he's got D10. Where's my D10? Can't find it. Right here. And he used another D10. So will you go over here? Let me see if I can find another D10 really quickly. That's a D8. Okay, right there. And we used our D10 last time, right? No, we used the bow. We used our D12. And we're going to use our D10. So we get our longsword now. Highest is 11. Their highest is 6. No, their highest is 9. So that takes them down by 2. Let's roll again. Our highest is 6. Theirs is 10. Ouch. Yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult for me to roll on that. Yeah, because I can only roll the highest. Even if I use stamina, I can only roll the highest. And to get that, so that's going to be pretty hard. So I'll just take the points right there. Oh my god, he got another 10. Oh, okay, that's a 6. However, I am going to use a point of stamina right there to re-roll that. And nice, we got it. So that takes 1 point of them down. Okay, that's much better. 5, 6, that's another point down for them. We got a 9 right there. They got a 7, that's another 2. And we've taken care of the guards. So we need to use that. Let's roll. So we got the guards. We got a 5 now, 44. So we were here. 1, 2, okay. You and Amish pierce the outer defenses and slink inside undetected. We must find the high priestess cell, he whispers. If your precious flower is here anywhere, it'll be there. Okay, let's roll. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Devotant's quarters. Okay, that is 52. Devotant's quarters, and that is a D8 for them. So they're going to be using a D8 and the D10 and the D8. We used our D12, and now we're Devotant's quarters. Let's see, what can we do? Agile. He is agile, so we'll use a D10. Not good. Okay, we got a 5. They got a 7. I am going to use, however, 1 point of stamina to re-roll this 5. Oh my lord. Okay, I'll use another one. Are you kidding me? Okay, we're down to 10 points. Oh god. Okay, last try, 9. Okay, let's just keep that. We'll just take 1 point of damage. I re-rolled a couple of times and we did not get the treasure again. Yay! So we use, what was it? Agile, our D10. Five. So we are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No way in but to fight. So 57. Fight. I'm only going to write fight. That's it. D8. And 8 points. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So last time we used our D10, which was agile. So we're going to be using that, and we're going to use our longbow for that. And they've got a D8 and a D8. So D8 and another D8. Right there. Oh, nice. We've got an 11, and their highest is 5. That is 6 difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we got a 7. They got an 8. Okay, we'll just take that to 12. We got a 6. They got a 6. So we're going to take these ones out, and we're going to re-roll them. Oof. You know what? I'm going to use another point of stamina. Yeah. And that takes care of them. Boom. What did we use? We used our longbow. Damn it. Okay, we're at 57. Let's roll. Okay, that takes us to this prompt right here. You slink into the High Priestess' quarters, find the white whisper powder, and slip it into your tunic. Just then, the High Priest, flanked by 4 guards, bursts in. Thieves, eh? Take these intruders to the slumberer. You and Amish are roughly grabbed and taken to a large amphitheater with a pit filled with foliage. They shove you in, and you are terrified to see a giant snapping turtle lumbering towards you. Or snapping turtle. It is enormous, 2 men tall at least and clearly ancient. Its massive jaws are frighteningly powerful, and it glares balefully at you with milky clouded over eyes. You lose your highest equipment trait until you re-enter to the High Priestess chambers, but you gain a 1d6 sharp stick trait. Amish gives you a +2 on any one die roll during the next fight, then advance to 58. Okay, so we're going to lose our bow, which is sad, but we do get a sharp stick. And that is a D6 right there. Now, the slumberer, 58, he has D12 plus 1. Ouch. Ouch. That is D12 plus 1. And he has 24 hit points. Oh my lord. Ouch. Okay, so we can't use our longbow. But wait, didn't we use our longbow before? Yes, we did. We used our longbow. So we used our longbow last on this battle here, but since we lost it, we can't use it. So I'm going to change that, which only makes sense with the sharp stick. And we are going to use our D10 for our short sword. Now, the slumberer is a D12 plus 1. Which is not going to be fun. Okay, let's see how Barney does this. We also get a +2 on any one die roll. So whenever we need that, we can use it. Yeah, okay, I can't complain. We're starting off good. 20. So that's 3. So he goes to... Oh, math. 21. 6. Our highest is 5. So you know what? Yeah, I'm going to use 1 point of stamina. Let's try and get this above 6. 7. I'll take it. He goes to 20. Got a 6. Oh, wait. I'm doing this wrong. No, he's got a D12 plus 1, right? Yeah, he's got a D12 plus 1. So that's 11. And I only get 6. So I'm going to take 5 points of damage. There you go, 7. And should I be rolling a D8? Probably. Well, I'm doing it this way now. 5 plus 2. Plus 1 is 4, 6. We got a 3. I am going to re-roll that there. Oh my god. So that's 6. If I do that, that's 6 also with Amish's thing. So we go to 5. Let's re-roll that. Okay. So 6 plus 6. I will give him the +2 on that. So that will go to 8. And that'll take him down to 18. And we can't use Amish's thing anymore. Oh, damn. Whew. Well, I guess I have to take those. That's a lot of damage, though. I'm dead. If I do not re-roll that, I'm dead. But, like, any which way. Because that's 13. 13, even if I do get a 6 there, that'll be 7. Yeah, and Barney is dead. So Barney's travel stops right here. And that is the end of Barney the Longbow Ranger. Okay, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this little adventure. This is a pretty fun game, as you can see. Pretty simple. And you can get these on itch.io. And they're really fun. There's a whole bunch of them. I got these here, but I know there are some community-made ones also. And I don't know, I'll probably do another one next month, you know, for the next one shot 1 month, because they are really simple and really fun, pretty easy to do. Okay, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification so you can get notifications, because some of you are saying, oh, I don't get your notifications. Well, click on the little bell and you can get the notifications. Okay, have a great one, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye bye.